Little update, y'all. Since I didn't make a video of me actually installing the lines, I was on the phone that day and completely forgot. But as you see, I'm actually very happy now because no more oil leak on it. No more oil leak through the lines. The lines aren't pinched. It's breathing the way it should. I can't show y'all down there, but it's not leaking. But can I? No, but it's not leaking. Trust me. So the next project now is to replace this valve cover gasket for the millionth freaking time because it's leaking right there. And it's leaking down onto my coolant hose and a little bit right here onto the sensor, which I plan on replacing both these sensors just because it's old and I'm sure they need to be replaced anyway. It wouldn't hurt. And besides that, these are for the next project for the oil cooler line. I'll post a picture of them laid out in the engine bay, pre-install. That I will probably do after I do the valve cover gasket. And then along with those, I'll be replacing, or I'm gonna have to pull this back off, put it onto the sandwich plate, which is a vibrant thermostatic sandwich plate, oil cooler sandwich plate, I should say. So yep, this has to come back out, unfortunately. So the easiest way to do that, instead of trying to take out this whole flange with the Allen key part, because I don't want to mess up the gasket since it's new. If I pull it off, I'm gonna want to replace it. That's just the way I am. But you just loosen this 12 or 13 or 14, I honestly can't remember off the top of my head. Loosen this up and pull it off. And then you loosen this a little bit by hand or with a wrench. Get down in there, loosen it. And then you just spin this whole line and pull it out. And that'll come out. And then the old crappy plastic, you can't see, oil pressure gauge line comes out. And the sensor comes out, and then the sensor goes back into its original place, and the old cooler sandwich goes where the filter is, and then the filter goes on top, obviously. This, if anybody's wondering, is my intake air temp. I don't have one in this bypass through the tune right now, but I'm planning on probably putting it around here, bolt it in, and put an actual sensor in there, so when I go to tune, it should help. Not really sure if the intake air temp will help or not, but I would assume so. But that's it for this video. Yeah, that's the update.